Hello everybody, welcome to Bear Reviews with me, your host Jack, and we have finally come to the last one in the International Rainbow series, and the International Rainbow Project series I should say, and this is Buxton and Arizona Wilderness with Deep Rainbow Valley, which sounds like a rather happy-go-lucky kind of hippie-ish name, right? Our 2015 Rainbow Project beer is a sour saison with orange juice, gorse flowers, and Amarillo hops, a collaboration brew with Arizona Wilderness Brewing, and it clocks in at kind of the healthiest ABV out of a lot of them, at 8.5%. So a nice big strong boy to finish the lot off. The little spiel in the little booklet is the same as on the side of the bottle, so I won't bother reading that one out or showing you for the last time the booklet at least. So let's crack this following open and see what we have. Arizona Wilderness did some really awesome, like a sour peach porter that was absolutely crazy. Copenhagen Beer Celebration. That was really, I mean, it was so interesting and kind of a joy to try, even though I don't think particularly hit the notes right. And of course, Buxton we've had quite a lot of recently because friend Daryl picked up some beers from them. So I had a lot of their stuff, and I do like Buxton a lot. So this should be a really pretty good beer. I hope it's crystal clear, which is rather nice, don't you think? It's not really holding a head, but 8.5%. There's plenty of alcohol there to kill the head, and it's a sour beer as well. So it's not going to keep much head to it, is it really? Nice colour though, nice and deep, and I like the fact it's crystal clear. I was not expecting that. So on the nose with this little fellow here. Ooh, there's some nice juicy notes going on. Yeah, I can certainly smell orange juice, that's for sure. I will totally admit I'm not entirely sure what Ghost smells like, what Ghost Flower smells like, but there's a sweet orange, I guess that's backed up the kind of grapefruity, citrusy Amarillo hops. There's a little bit kind of sweetness to it as well. I'm not sure if that's gorse and like kind of sweet floral thing going on. But yeah, it smells great. It really does. It's quite aromatic as well, I might add. And there's a little bit of alcohol lace going on too, which is quite crazy, really, for an 8.5%. But that's cool. So cheers, everyone. Let's get in there and give it a good old shot. Just the right level of tartness for me. It's not too intense, but it's definitely quite strong. Palate's drying. I got a lactic acid twang. There's a certain level of almost mead, like floral note heading underneath there. Whenever I try to mead this really sweet floral note. This has got that floral note, but without that kind of level of sweetness. There's definitely some juicy orange going on in there too. It kind of follows the nose quite well, actually. It almost reminds me of a really fruity white wine. Obviously, a tart one. It's got that nice dryness to it as well, that kind of tannic dryness that you expect from a really decent glass of vino, so to speak. It's tasty. It's definitely got a little bit more strength and kind of punch than some of the lower ABV ones we've had. You can really feel it whacking your palate a little bit, and certainly feel a little bit of warmth on the throat as well. But it's quite nice. I think it's got some nice rounded, some interesting flavours going in there. I can't exactly like pick out some of them, which is good really, because it's complex enough to make me sort of second guess myself, and I like that. Good way to round out the Rainbow Project session, I think. Loads of tons of complex notes going on there. It's definitely interesting. Strongest one on the list, and I was expecting to have a little bit more punch and body to it, and it does. It's this wonderful kind of unusual floral note I can only assume is the gorse. Nice juicy orange. I'm assuming the Amarillo hops comes in there, some kind of nice grapefruitiness. The sourness is nice and intense as well, and amplified. Everything's just a bit more amped in this beer than some of the others we've had. And that, in essence, brings us to the end of the International Rainbow Project for this year. I thoroughly enjoyed the ones that we've had, actually. There's been some real corkers in there, particularly Key Lime Tower, and actually I really enjoyed this, and the Firestone Walker. They're probably the three, I mean there's only 7, but those are 3 that really were interesting. That Firestone Walker, due to the fact it was from the Barrel Works at Firestone Walker. Obviously, Wild Beer took part in that by sending their own yeast and bacteria to help re-ferment it. Had just such a level of complexity to it that only comes from years of aging. This fellow here has got some big punchy flavours because it's a little bit stronger, and that Key Lime Tower was similar to the Yellow Belly last year, was just such an interesting combo of ingredients that worked so perfectly well. Very much worth checking out. So please, as always, like, favourite, comment and subscribe. please tell me if you enjoyed watching this series as well of the beers. I know we could not do the Partisan Saison because my box came with two of this, wasn't it? Yeah, two of the Buxtons. Yeah, that's right. Two of the Buxtons rather than one of the Partisans in there as well, which is a bit of a shame, but that's them's the beans. I can certainly tell you that the Partisan was a really nice saison, that's for sure. And also it wasn't sour, like most of the beers in this box. So yeah, there we go. Please like, favourite, comment, and subscribe again. And until next beer review, everyone. Cheers.